Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, Chef Emily's in the house with another delicious recipe that you can make right at home. And our friends from the Buffalo Art Studio stop by with a look at their newest exhibit. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Joining me now is our favorite kitchen companion, Chef Emily from the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. Hi, Chef Emily.
Hi, Chelsea.
Thanks for joining me today. What are we making?
Today we're making savory Parmesan crusted French toast.
Okay, I love it. Where do we begin?
All right, I'm a brunch girly. You got to be a brunch girly, right?
I love brunch.
So I'm not into like the sweet side of things for brunch, really. I don't need a lot of like frosting and things like that. Right. I want something that's really going to stick to your ribs.
I'm the same way. I'm more savory.
All right, so we've got some brioche here.
Okay.
Which
she
is
brought
nice,
the fancy bread,
really
guys.
fancy bread. We've got some nice, fancy, real thick bread. This is not the time for your thin Wonder Bread type French toast. This is for real bread. No shade to Wonder Bread. No shade to Wonder Bread. So we've got 2 eggs in here, and I'm going to have you crack 2 more into this bowl.
Okay. Oh, that's...
Here, we'll do a little trick.
Okay.
I'll show you how to crack it with one hand, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to take it with this flat side. We're just going to hit it once on the counter. Uh-huh. Just like that. And then you're going to move your middle and thumb this way, like you're snapping your fingers, and we're just going to open it like just like this.
I'm scared. Okay.
You did it. You're doing it. Keep going. Great job.
That was,
Everybody,
okay.
Chelsea, one egg, one hand egg crack.
A one egg wonder.
Great. All right, so you're going to whisk those up.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'll add some more ingredients. We've got some chopped up rosemary here, some nice fresh rosemary, and this could be any herb you have at home, any like Italian seasoning mix, that's fine too. We've got a little bit of heavy cream. This could also be milk or half and half if you wanted that as well. Just enough to lighten this up a little bit. That's gonna add some browning. We've got some minced garlic, fresh minced garlic. A little bit of crushed red pepper just for a little acidity and a little bit of heat.
Yes.
You could certainly leave this out or add more if you're a real spice girl. I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh Parmesan here as well. So whisk that up real serious.
I like it.
And I'm gonna have you salt and pepper that to taste, please.
Okay.
Give it a quick sniff. Let me know if it smells good.
Smells amazing.
Oh, so good. Really nice and savory. I love this. And this could be sage or poultry seasoning if you're a real stuffing flavor type girl. That's me. So this is really wonderful. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our bread.
Okay.
And this is a day old stale. What you want to do is make sure that some of the moisture has left the bread so that it's got some space to suck the eggs in. Okay. That's why we use stale bread for French toast.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have you dip one piece into there, and I'm going to turn on this.
Both sides?
Both sides, please.
Okay.
I'm going to turn on this pan. I'm going to melt some butter over here.
Ooh, melt some butter.
Melt some butter. And then you're just going to lay this right on top of this Parmesan.
Okay.
And we're going to take some more Parmesan and put it on the outside here. And this is going to create a really nice, delicious, crispy crust on the outside. So when it hits this nice, warm butter, it will create a wonderful golden brown crust. And then you get that crispy on the outside, custardy inside, deliciousness. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm excited.
So we're going to wait till this butter melts. And so let's do another piece here. I'll just move this over so you can do one more. Perfect. And you could let the bread soak a little more if you really like a custardy French toast. But if you like a little more structure, you can just dip it once or twice just like that. It's perfect. All right.
I could just eat this cheese, by the way.
That will be one of our segments soon. Just a pile of cheese
just
and
eating
me and
cheese.
It'll be great. So melting all this butter, you want to make sure that this is completely melted and then it just starts bubbling before you put the French toast in. All right? So all of this is going to caramelize really, really nicely and give us a wonderful golden brown crust on the outside.
Okay.
So this you could serve with anything, like a little salad, maybe a little soup on the side would be delicious.
But definitely a mimosa.
Oh, definitely a mimosa would be perfect. This is also a great recipe to do for a crowd because you can definitely grill these off and then put them in a really low oven for a couple minutes, save it for everybody, and then bring it out on a nice big platter for everybody for brunch.
And so far, this has been fairly simple.
Oh, yeah, easy.
But
all the
just
stuff
like
in your pantry.
Elevated.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to take this. I'm just going to lay it right here into the butter. Cheese side down. Get some sizzle. Want to hear that happening.
We love the sizzle.
It's already smelling delicious, like a little bit of grilled cheese. I'm just gonna press this down so this hits all the little nooks and crannies on the pan. This is only gonna take about a minute per side, maybe 2.
Okay.
And then we can serve this with a little bit of scallions. You could sprinkle a little more cheese over it if you wanted to. It's gonna be so awesome.
Yes. Tell us a little bit more about the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. You guys have classes
We
too.
have so many classes. So once a week, at least, we have public classes available on our website. We do everything from steak to fresh pasta. We also do custom classes. We can do birthday parties for kids. We can do bridal showers. We've done everything.
We've done it all.
We've done it all.
It's a good time.
Yeah, if you're interested, check us out on the website. So now we've got some bubbling going around.
I'm seeing it.
Smelling amazing.
It is.
We're gonna give this a little flip. Make sure it doesn't
hearing
stick.
a little sizzle.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Look at that deliciousness.
beautiful.
And there's no rule about how many times you can or cannot flip something like this in the pan. You could flip this every 10 seconds if you wanted.
The flips are endless.
The flips are endless. Just make sure you don't bust it up. Make sure that nothing's really sticking or burning or anything. But this looks absolutely perfect. So we're going to wait about another 30 seconds.
Okay.
We'll plate this up and then we can taste it.
Okay, I'll get ready.
Yeah.
Get your plate
We'll
ready.
Get your plate. We've got silverware here. This looks amazing. This, again, can be any sort of flavor profile you want. If you wanted to do Cajun French toast, a little bit of Cajun seasoning in here in the egg batter, boom, delicious. Spicy, a nice Creole French toast.
And you can also add some meats in there. You can make it like a little sandwich, right?
Oh, yes. This would be a great, like, egg sandwich base. That would be bonkers. So here we go.
Oh, I love it.
So good. Parmesan-y, custardy, delicious. See all that cheese?
Yeah.
So you want to do a little garnish on top here.
Okay. Beautiful.
Look at how gorgeous that looks.
Oh my
And
God,
that
it just
rosemary and the
smells
Parmesan.
Amazing. Now, if you're making this ahead of time, how do you make sure it doesn't get too soggy?
So I would lay it out flat on a baking sheet in like about a 200-degree oven.
Okay.
So just to make sure that that stays nice and crispy on the edges and doesn't get too soggy all piled up.
Okay. Should we take a bite?
Yeah, here, I got some forks for you.
Oh, okay. I was going in like a little animal with my hands.
Let's try this out like civilized people, and then later
Later
we
we'll be the
get
animals.
after it. Oh, I can't wait for this. This is going to be so great.
I'm excited.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, like the
So
best
good.
part of quiche.
That is exactly what it is. Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness, Chef Emily, you always make me so happy.
It's my favorite. This is my favorite.
Yes. Tell us more about all of your amazing students at the Institute.
Oh, the students are incredible. We have wonderful, about 250 students right now between culinary, pastry, and hospitality. They're incredible students. They're so good. They're going to be the future of this industry. I work with some of the best and smartest, just the most wonderful chefs that will go out and change the absolute industry around Western New York and everything else in between.
And have fun doing it. It's always a good time.
Absolutely.
People are always smiling there. Chef Emily, thanks as always for coming in and making this delicious recipe. And as always, if you would like to make this at home, you can find the full recipe on our website at daytimebuffalo.com. Thanks again for coming in.
No problem.
Coming up after the break, I put